Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to cut some very overgrown pastures with the Altoz TRX 660i. This is one bad machine. I've already cut one of the pastures. That one wasn't anywhere near as bad as this one. I'm going to take you and give you a tour of the before I get in there. But in the pasture that I just cut, there was a bunch of trees about maybe an inch or so around, and this thing just mows them right down. What this has is flail blades. If you don't know what those are, let's see if we can get under here. The flail blades spin, so if they hit something, they'll push back and they're not going to break. It's the same thing as a brush hog. We got some nice chains there to stop stuff from flying out. There's no exhaust end. Show you the other end. It's all just a big welded deck. You step right up onto the deck to get onto the thing. It's got 2 gas tanks, and I think this was like a 37 or 37 horsepower Vanguard motor. I think the one on our zero turn is a 25 horsepower. Yeah, this is a bad boy. And like I said, I already cut one of the pastures with it, so let's go up there and take a look at that. The machine doesn't cut like a lawnmower because it has them flail blades, but it does have the ability to cut little trees and stuff like that. And if you hit a log or something like that, it's not going to break the blade. I don't think I was using the blade lowering mechanism correctly. I was just playing around with it a little while ago, and I think I was doing it incorrectly when I cut this. So I may come back in here and cut this again. I think this is a little too high. Nah, I don't think I'll cut this again. Maybe this part over here. This part is where the horses usually poop, and it had the longest grass, so maybe I'll just come in here and touch this up. But for the most part, it's about the way I want it. I wanted it like 6-7 inches tall, and it looks like I got it there in most areas. Okay, now I'm going to show you the before video of the next pasture that I'm going to do. We're going to have horses over there, so that should be pretty interesting as well. That one is a lot worse than this one was. I'm not going to be cutting any of this. The horses are going to eat that, but this part right here, that is a mound of gravel from when they scraped the road. We told them to just put it here, and we're going to have it spread. But the guy that was going to come and spread it has not arrived yet, so we have this big mess. I have not been down in this pasture in a long time, but look at this. There's a road that goes up right in here somewhere. I don't know where the edge of it is. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Oh, look at all them flies. Holy shit, we're gonna have to get the fly catcher thing out here and put masks on these horses. See, this is what I'm afraid of. I don't want to run into stuff like this. Even though it can handle that, I don't want to do it. So we got these tall weeds everywhere. What I can do is just cut right over the grass and cut the weeds down and leave the grass alone. Yeah, it's just insanely bad. Pretty much the whole thing. There's my cat, Maisie May. You better watch out, kitty. The horses don't mess around. So, like a lot of this, it's basically just like mowing, but I'm only going to be going over the tops of the weeds. Looks like we had some deer bedded down here. But yeah, this, holy moly. Yeah, this is pretty insane. Goes all through there. That's all weeds. That's all weeds as well. I don't know what's hidden in there though. We got new small trees and stuff in there. I know, kitty. Let me get some stuff done here, okay, cat? Alright. This is going to take forever. I might as well get to it. I wanted to get this front too, but the township really should do that. We'll have to call them and get them moving on it. I did a little bit right in this area right here, but that's not what I was after. I wish I could have got a little further into there, but there's stuff in there and I didn't want to hit it. There's even concrete blocks in there and I definitely don't want to hit that. We got this mat. This was from the ducks a couple of years ago. Luckily that didn't get caught up in there and grind up. But look at that field. I got as close to the fence as I could get. I was getting a little bit sideways on it. I think the rest of that I'll get with the brush whacker, but I got all of those weeds knocked down. There's still a fair amount down there and a little bit up in there, but I can't get much further up that way because there's a bunch of trees down that way. So basically, I got what I could get. We really need to clean out the lower half. This whole field goes way down to them trees down there, but there's all kinds of stuff in there. We never got that 100% cleared. We cleared all this. There was a bunch of trees here. I was hitting stumps. The stumps are only like that high on the ground, so all it does is take a little bit off the top of them. I came back over this at, I believe it was 5 inches, 5 inches or 4 inches. When I made that first pass through this tall stuff, it was set at 7 inches. Unbelievable that it cut that stuff down. And a bunch of trees and stuff. I don't know how much of that I showed, but I cut down quite a few little trees. Yeah, this looks really nice. Okay, Frankie's itching her back on the tree. They do that a lot and end up breaking branches like this. They walk into there and brush their back onto the tree. Okay, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to end this video. Altogether, the Altoz did a fantastic job on clearing this really overgrown pasture. A lot of that stuff down there, there's big logs and stuff in there, so I didn't want to go in there. But if I clear this out, well, you don't have to clear it out that much. It'll just dice up most of that small stuff. But I don't want to get it hung up on a bigger log because I can't see what I'm cutting. So once I get that cleared out, I can clear out that lower area and back there as well. I didn't cut up into here because that stump is so high out of the ground. I'm going to have to come here and hand cut these and put some tordon on them. But otherwise, it did a real good job along the edge here as well. I'm going to run the Altoz through here again in the not too distant future, and I'm going to do the north pasture over there in probably 5 days. So if you want to see some more Altoz videos, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.